You're not poor because you lack money. You're poor because you don't understand how the money game works. This system was built for you to spend, not to escape. Schools don't teach you how to manage money. Families don't teach you how to invest, and society cheers you on to burn everything you've just earned. The truth is, the more you live by instinct, the more easily you become a financial slave. This video isn't for the faint-hearted. It's a wake-up call for those who want to escape poverty through intelligence, not luck. Watch until the end. If you dare to face the truth, most people avoid. And now, let's begin the most brutal dissection, slicing open every mindset that's kept you broke your entire life without you realizing it. Every time you get paid and have no idea where the money goes, it's not destiny. It's failure in owning your life. No one goes broke in a day. They just recklessly spend little by little over many years, then wake up to despair. If you don't have a plan, you're financing your own addiction to spending. High income can't save a low mindset. No plan equals a plan for destruction. It all starts with thought, not numbers in your bank account. Spending like a child given candy is disturbingly common. You work like a buffalo and spend like it's your birthday. That's why you stay stuck in a loop. It's not society making you poor, it's your financial blindness killing you slowly. This death leaves no blood, only debt. Harsh truth? You're accepting a fate you could control. The biggest mistake isn't that you spend, it's that you spend without knowing why. You spend out of emotion, not intention. Out of fear of missing out, not because of strategy. Money doesn't have wings, but ignorance makes it fly. Don't ask why you're not rich if you've never made a spending plan. Spending without knowing what you're building is like cooking without knowing the dish, just chaos and disappointment. Since childhood, you were programmed to believe money is evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. These phrases didn't make you careful, they made you fearful. And fearful people will never control money. You can't build wealth if you believe it's wrong to be rich. Poor thinking is a virus passed down from family, school, and society. Only when you eliminate it can you have a shot at true freedom. School teaches you math, but not how to multiply assets. They teach obedience, not how to resist financial traps. Society prefers employees, not financially independent people. Employees are easy to control. The free ones can't be bought. Financial literacy isn't in textbooks. It lives in the blood of those who dare to ask, why not me? And you have two choices: wake up or stay a slave. Here's the bitter truth. 90% of the population are victims in a game they don't even know they're in. They work hard, pay taxes, take out consumer debt, and die broke. Meanwhile, the other 10% use knowledge to bend the rules. Which side are you on? You can't win a game you don't understand. If you don't study money now, you'll learn it later, at the cost of pain, regret, and lifelong dependence. People think the problem is not having money, but it's not. The real problem is not knowing what to do when they finally have it. Case in point, lottery winners. They get millions and return to zero in just a few years. It's not a lack of funds, it's a mental deficit. They spend like money will never run out. The result? Vanishing wealth, lost dignity, crushed confidence. This isn't misfortune. It's destiny for those who are rich in cash, but poor in mindset. Money is a wild animal. If you don't tame it, it'll bite you. Weak financial thinking is an open invitation to disaster. Many people trade their time for money, yet spend 0 minutes learning how to protect or multiply it. They're walking into a financial trap they've set for themselves, and when the collapse comes, they'll blame the economy, not their ignorance. Truth is, no one can save them, not even themselves. If you haven't learned how to keep money, then every time you earn, you're simply preparing to lose again. That's the brutal truth no one teaches. Someone with an average income but a sharp financial mind can end up wealthier than someone who earns twice as much but spends emotionally. The difference lies not in how much you make, but in the operating system you run when money touches your hands. Refuse to upgrade your thinking, and you'll stay just fine. Forever, until one day fine isn't good enough. Shopping is legal dopamine. It helps you forget pressure, hide fear, and cover up insecurity. But like any drug, it leaves a mess behind: debt, stress, and dependency. You don't spend because you need. You spend because you want to feel alive. That high from a new purchase lasts hours. The consequences? Months or years. This is the core of uncontrolled spending. You think you're in charge, but money is driving your every move. The modern world is designed to make you spend. From music in stores to algorithmic ads to the buy now button, everything is a trap targeting your brain. If you're not alert, you become the perfect prey. Every time you reward yourself with something useless, you're subtracting from your future finances. The issue isn't that you don't earn enough, it's that you've lost the ability to say no to yourself. Financial freedom doesn't come from spending freely. It comes from your ability to refuse what's unnecessary in order to protect bigger goals. Minimalism isn't misery. It's the art of removing excess to preserve what matters. If you can't resist buying temptations, you don't need more income. You need more discipline. Learning to control your urges isn't some moral principle. It's the price of not choking your future with today's impulses. Many people invest just to feed their ego and chase quick riches. They jump into markets with zero understanding. Stocks, I heard that company is hot. Crypto, FOMO made me do it. They have no risk management, no plan, just hope. That's not investing, it's gambling with their future. When it all collapses, they blame the market, not their foolishness. The market isn't the enemy. The enemy is the person holding money without a brain. Investing without understanding is like joining a game where you don't know the rules. It's like stepping into boiling water thinking it's a spa. Smart people don't invest emotionally. They research, question, analyze, and learn. If you can't explain your investment to a 10-year-old, don't touch it. The more complex something is, the easier it hides risk. Simplicity is the first filter of true financial intelligence. Don't confuse recklessness with courage. Most investment failures start with blind confidence. They think fortune favors the bold, but forget only the prepared survive. Financial intelligence doesn't fear risk, but calculates it. There's nothing wrong with investing. What's wrong is diving in without learning how to lose without losing your future. Smart investing isn't about boldness. It's about preparation before taking the leap. Debt isn't a sin. It's a tool, like a knife in a chef's hand. It can create masterpieces or slit your throat. Those who fear debt avoid every opportunity. Those who abuse debt fall into professional traps. The truth is, bad debt will bury you, but smart debt can launch you. It all comes down to why you borrow and what you do with it. Debt won't kill you, but financial stupidity while holding debt absolutely will. Consumer debt is for the weak. Buying to satisfy emotion, borrowing to fake a lifestyle, that's the guaranteed road to collapse. In contrast, investment debt, used to generate cash flow and scale your income, is power. The difference isn't in the word loan, it's in the word repay with what. If you repay with sweat, stress, and fear, you're drowning. If you repay with profits, you're rising. Smart debt is a lever. Dumb debt is a trap you set for yourself. Using debt without a plan is like swimming in open waters when you can't swim. Don't borrow because you feel like it. Borrow because you have a clear, profitable strategy. Before you sign anything, ask, what am I borrowing to create? If the answer is short-term pleasure, don't sign. If it's long-term income, prepare well and move. Debt isn't a joke. It's a test of your financial maturity. The wise don't avoid debt. They train themselves to master it like a warrior sharpening his sword. Rich thinking isn't about reckless spending. It's the art of strategic spending to build long-term value. Truly wealthy people don't buy what they don't understand. They buy the future. Pretenders burn money for status. The truly rich invest to level themselves up. A nice outfit won't make you wealthy, but a course that 10x's your income might. Want to get rich? Stop acting like a performer. Start living like a strategist. Living below your means isn't being stingy, it's leverage for freedom. Everyone loves nice things, but priorities must follow long-term strategy. Don't buy a car to impress. Buy knowledge to stop needing validation. Thinking rich means knowing what's truly worth your money. Skipping lattes won't make you a millionaire. But if you don't know what spending is strategic and what's financial leakage, you'll always stay broke, no matter your income. Wealth isn't in your account, it's in how you see the world. Rich thinkers find opportunity in adversity. Poor thinkers find excuses to stall. Rich thinkers ask, how can I create value and get paid for it? Poor ones ask, is there a discount? One lives to save. One lives to grow. Which are you? Don't just play financial defense. Be a smart attacker. one who spends to open doors, not pad egos. You don't earn money by time. You earn it by the value you create within that time. And where does value come from? Skills. The skillless live on luck. The skilled live on controlled outcomes. You don't need to know everything, but you must have at least one skill that solves problems for others. That's when money flows. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the check. The more dependent you are on a job title, the easier you are to replace. Skills don't come from school. They come from intentional action, analyzed failure, and strategic iteration. Every skill you develop is a new financial doorway. Design, writing, speaking, negotiating, selling, coding, all can become income-generating assets if you commit to mastery. No one gets rich by knowing a little about everything. They get rich by knowing one thing so deeply that others pay not to have to learn it. The most valuable skill isn't the trend, it's the one you can monetize repeatedly. One common lie: I don't have any special skill. The truth: you just haven't refined one enough to turn it into an asset. Excellence isn't born, it's the result of 10,000 reps done with strategy. Instead of scrolling socials, learn something you can sell. Instead of waiting for a raise, raise your capability. Every skill you develop is a brick in your financial freedom wall. If you're not investing in skills, you're investing in dependence. And that's a straight path to long-term struggle. This isn't a money-saving tip, it's a survival filter. If thinking about buying something twice makes your account sweat, you have no business buying it once. Harsh? Good. Truth isn't for the weak. This rule slices emotion and keeps logic. Phones, cars, even rent, everything must pass the double purchase test. Don't buy to soothe your ego. Buy to sustain a long-term strategy. Your ability to buy twice is the real measure of financial health. If you live in a place where missing one paycheck means eviction, you're walking a financial tightrope. If you bought a car you can't afford to maintain, you're not driving pride, you're driving anxiety. Ownership isn't possession. Ownership is the ability to sustain without pressure. Every purchase must answer this: if life collapses, can I still own this? If not, then the item owns you. This rule doesn't kill your joy. It saves you from illusionary abundance. You don't need to kill desire. You need to discipline the execution. Don't buy to show off. Buy to build. Don't prove your worth through objects. Prove it through financial clarity. Don't celebrate each purchase. Celebrate the ability to choose freely. Spending money isn't a crime. Spending without being able to handle consequences, that's a betrayal of your future. Financial freedom isn't a number in your account. It starts with your ability to say no to temptation, fear, and societal pressure. Someone with tons of cash who fears losing it isn't free. Someone with little money who no longer lets it control them is finally in charge. Freedom is working because you choose to, not because you have to. It's choosing calculated risks over fake stability. True wealth starts from within, not from your environment. To escape financial slavery, you must cut your psychological chains: fear of failure, procrastination, the need for approval. These are the invisible cages keeping you broke. You can't fear and win at the same time. You must choose. Either your instincts lead or your discipline drives. Financial freedom is built through thousands of right decisions in silence, not one lucky break. If you want freedom, start inside. Money is a tool. That's all. Nothing more. When you see it as your master, you'll sell your soul to keep it. When you see it as a servant, you'll wield it like a weapon. The difference isn't your account balance, it's your decision-making position. Financial freedom is the state where you live by values, not invoices, and to reach it, you don't need a lottery. You just need to win against yourself, daily, incrementally, relentlessly. If you've come this far and still won't change how you think about money, then you don't need more knowledge. You need a harder slap from reality. Financial freedom isn't for dreamers. It's for those willing to tear out the old operating system in their mind. Money won't save you. Only new thinking and ruthless discipline will pull you from the financial quicksand swallowing generations. You can keep living like before and die like everyone else, or stand up, take control of this game, and rewrite your entire life script starting today.